restrained me. Children naturally fear loud noises. Children naturally fear surprises. Children naturally fear the unknown. Children can be taught to fear the known. The second experiment was 1 month later. No escape for me, for I was little Albert. Grim as a little gargoyle in white cotton nightie, able to sit upright though now wary, distrustful. No joy in my little body, as again a small white rat was introduced to me. You saw how this time I shrank away, how this time there was terror in my face, how this time I did not reach with infant eagerness for the small white rat, for I'd learned to fear and hate the small white rat. And again you saw how the very presence of the small white rat precipitated a deafening clamor, as John Watson another time struck a metal pipe with a hammer again, again, and again behind my head, for who was there to stop him? In this way, establishing on film how baseless fear can be instilled in a subject where fear had not previously existed, and how memory of this baseless fear will endure, contained in the unfathomable brain. How I cried and cried, as if I'd known that my mother had received but $1 for the use of me in John Watson's psych lab, in the experiment that would destroy me and make John Watson famous. For in the alchemy of my brain, my fear of a small white rat had become generalized, and now, as Watson ably demonstrated, I feared the monkey, the dog, the rabbit, equally, though each was unaccompanied by a clanging hammer. Now I feared the menacing figure in the Santa Claus mask, as if understanding that Santa Claus was my tormentor. Cried and could not be consoled. Even a woman's fur coat terrified me, for how could I trust softness? Sudden movements, sounds behind my head, the unexpected. Classic Pavlovian conditioning, bedrock of behavioral psychology. Brilliant pioneer John Watson. You are wondering, did John Watson decondition me? No, he did not. Did another experimental psychologist decondition me? No, he did not. Ask me what was the remainder of my life. Ask me, did I adjust to life after the infamous experiment? Ask me, did I overcome my terror of animals? The answer is not known, for I died of hydrocephalus at age 6. All this was long ago. Things are different now. John Watson would not be allowed to terrorize little Albert in his famous experiment now. Ours is an ethical age. Or was it all a bad dream? Were you deceived? You were little Albert? You were conditioned to fear and hate? You were conditioned to thrust from you what you were meant to love? You were the victim? You were the experimental subject? You were little Albert, who died young? Harlow's Monkeys. Assume that we are not monsters, for we mean well. Harry Harlow, 1905 to 1981. 1. To be a monkey is to be funny. If funny, you don't hurt. And if you don't hurt, you don't cry. And if you don't cry, the noise you make is funny. And if it is funny, people can laugh. For it is all right for people to laugh at a monkey. And people are happy if people laugh. And the one thing they agree is a monkey is funny.